What's up, guys? Today's story is a crazy one, in my opinion. It's about the time my friend ran out of school and got chased by a security guard. It all starts off on a normal day. I wake up and go to school. Now, I finished school quite early, so I went home super early. After being home for about an hour, my best friend calls me. And as soon as he starts to speak, I notice that he's freaking out about something. I ask him, "What's up? What's going on?" Because he was freaking out. I ask him, "What's up? What's going on?" I hear him breathe very heavily, and then he says, "Bro, I ran out of school and a security guard ran after me. And my hands are literally shaking." I say in a very calm voice, "Just tell me what happened and try to breathe and stay calm." I hear him breathe very deeply through the phone. After he stops shaking, he tells me that he wanted to go out of school. He tells me that he wanted to go out of school because he didn't have any classes anymore, but he forgot his timetable, so he decided to run for it and run out of school and hide in the crowd of students going out for lunch. After he said this, I immediately tell him, "Okay, first of all, you didn't break any school rules. You didn't have class, so you went home. And that's allowed. So don't panic. You didn't do anything that wasn't allowed." He said that he did break a rule because he didn't have his timetable with him and he still went out of school. And I tell him, "Bro, that's a minor rule. You're not going to get into any trouble for that." He continues with his story. He tells me that after he went out of the crowd, a guard saw him and they. He tells me that after he went out of the crowd, a guard saw him and they made eye contact, and the security guard walked up to him, and, and that was the moment he decided to make a run for it. And at this point, I couldn't believe my ears because I thought that my best friend was a goody two shoes that never wanted to get in trouble. He tells me that while he's making a run for it, the security guard keeps following him, and that he kept running after him until they got to the subway station near our school. And after he says this, I tell him, "Bro, you do know that the subway station is half a mile away from our school." And he says, "Yeah, so what?" Then I tell him that first of all, anybody from the school faculty is not allowed to touch you in any way. Just in general, adults are not allowed to touch minors in any way, including physically restraining you. I know this because my mom worked at the school. And second, in Belgium, where I live, once you get 190 yards away from the school isn't responsible for you. In other words, the school doesn't have any power over you. Many kids will go out of school and stand on the other side of the road, which is 110 yards from our school, to smoke because they know they aren't going to get into any trouble. Then I say to him that once he got 110 yards away, then I say to him that once he got 110 yards away from the school, the guard became an old man chasing a minor. And that isn't really a good look for the school. Then my friend calms down because he realizes there's no way I'm going to get into trouble. And right before we ended the call, he said one more thing. While he was running away from the guard, at the halfway point, he saw his French teacher, and she tried to grab him because she saw the security guard running after him, but he broke her ankles and juked her. And I was just amazed by this story. So I thought I should tell it. Hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe if you did. And moral of the story is don't skip school. Even though my friend didn't skip any school, fits with the story. Peace.